Hi everyone, you are listening to Alex Dawson Talk on Tuesday. So I'm coming to you live on the first and the third Tuesday of every month. So welcome to episode 1 of Providing the Ingredients for a Healthy Life. And today I'm going to talk about mindset. I could reel off so many quotes. So what you think about, you bring about. You can do whatever you put your mind to, and it's just mind over matter. How many times have, one, you heard that, two people said that to you, but how many times have you said that to other people? How many times have you said that to your kids? And the thing is, they are all very true and they are so powerful. But you couldn't just sit there and say, I want to win the lottery. I want to win the lottery. I've been thinking it all the time. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So there is so much more behind just thinking about it. There's a lot of action steps and a lot of daily disciplines that you need to do to be able to do that. So why am I talking about mindset? So the reason that I want to start these episodes off with mindset is because it doesn't matter what you're trying to achieve in life. It doesn't matter where you want to go, whether you're looking to lose weight, whether you're looking for a new relationship, whether you want to eat healthy, whether you're looking to get a better job, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It all starts with your mind. So especially now, there is so much going on in the world at the moment, and I'll come back to that in a minute, but I just want to kind of start off with a bit of a story. So when I was, 19, my absolute passion was to be a female bodybuilder. So I suppose I didn't really understand what that really meant at the time. I just wanted to have an amazing body. I just wanted muscles popping here, there and everywhere. Now some people are probably going, oh my God, what on earth do you want to look like that for? And some people are like, oh my God, yes, bring it on. Now there are all different levels. Like everyone has to be happy in their own skin. And I was happy in my own skin, but I wanted more. So I grew up with watching Jeff Capes on telly, like Britain's strong, or the world's strongest man, to be fair. And that's, I suppose, where I kind of got my inspiration from. But I started training. The company I was working for at the time, I was very, very fortunate. We had a gym on site. And me and one of my girlfriends were like, right, okay, let's do this. We were in the gym before work. We was in the gym at lunchtime, and we was in the gym after work. And our bodies were changing. Were we really eating that well at the time? Probably not. She might have been eating a bit better than me. I always had nutritious, healthy meals, but I am a self-confessed chocoholic. I love chocolate. I love cake. It's my son's 12th birthday today. Today is day 30 of the 30-day healthy living plan that I've been doing. And I'm finishing that at 4 o'clock because I'm having cake. So yes, I'm so excited. But the reason I'm telling you this story is that was when I was 19. I'm now 45. So my eldest stepson would say I'm on the wrong side of 50. However, to me, I'm on the right side of everything. But I decided beginning of last year, that I was going to take this passion and I was going to do it. I was going to become a bodybuilder. I was going to do a competition. Now, my background is health. So I'm a nutritionist and a personal trainer. So I went out to find the best of the best in the industry. And we're so lucky where we live in Cambridgeshire. There are so many people that have got amazing skills or credentials in that field. Now, it's a completely different way of training and a completely different way of eating to everything I've ever taught and been taught. So I was like, right, I went in, kind of had a meeting. This is what I want to do. And I was like, I came out of there thinking, right, okay. And they were honest with me. They told me it's going to be hard. It's going to take commitment, and it's going to take a really strong mindset. So if you think, I've been wanting to do this since I was 19 years old. I'm now 45. Actually, I'm 46. I think I'm 46. Anyway, what's numbers? But that's a long time. That is a long time to be thinking about that. So you'd think if it was a case of mind over matter and what you think about, you bring about, and I've been thinking about this for nearly 30 years. Oh my days, 27 years of thinking, I want to be a bodybuilder. You think that would have happened, that it would have just like, yes, magic, it's done. But no. So what I did was I got myself a team of people who supported me. They told me what I needed to do. 6 meals every day. Now, don't think if you're jumping in here now that I'm teaching you how to become a bodybuilder. I'm not. I'm just using this as an example of a story to help you see that it's not just about what you think. There is a lot more to it when you hear people talking about mindfulness, mind over matter, all those things. So I had to eat 6 meals every day. My diet was planned out for me. It changed every 4 weeks. It was based on macros. It was based on protein consumption, carbohydrate consumption, fat consumption. My training was insane. So I had to do cardio and weight training every single day. Then when it got towards the end, literally it was a case of twice a day for cardio. I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be able to fit everything in, but I felt amazing. I was doing it. Even the days when I was like, oh my God, I can't get up. 5 o'clock in the morning when it's cold, dark. I was getting out of the gym when it was still dark. I'd finished and it was still dark. The sun still had not come up yet. But it's those daily disciplines that you've got to do. Now, my competition was 2 weeks before lockdown 1.0, and I was absolutely devastated, is probably an understatement, because I think for the first time in my life, I was this close to a dream that I had had for 27 years. So the reason I'm telling you this is it doesn't matter what you think, okay? If you want something bad enough, you can do it. Now, through lockdown, I had the biggest pity party you could ever imagine. It was massive. Every day I ate in abundance all the things I wasn't allowed to eat for the previous 12, 18 months. I drank some stuff too, so I'm not a drinker, but I persevered, probably a bit like a few other people. But I spent that time just in such self-pity that I wasn't training, I wasn't eating right, but it wasn't just those things that were affected. My mind was crazy. It was crazy. I was telling myself I was worthless. I was useless. I had no self-esteem. I couldn't do it. I was angry with the situation. It was no one's fault. It's just happened. And it's a case of accepting it. So now, however many months on from there, so my competition was in April, so May, June, July, August, September, October, well, we're 7 months down the road now, 7 months down the road, and I've done so much work on my mindset that I'm now in a better place mentally than I was back then. I'm back in the gym, I'm eating healthily, I've got myself back on track. Am I going to do another competition or enter another competition? I don't know yet, but I know for me, I'm in a much better place. And the reason I am is not because I got straight back in the gym. I only got back in the gym a couple of weeks ago. Very fortunate to have a gym on site, but I only got back in the gym a couple of weeks ago. So for the rest of the 6.5 months, I've been working on my mindset. So I just kind of want to give you a couple of tips, really. So whether it's, you know, I'm not saying everyone's looking to do a bodybuilding competition, but you might be looking to lose weight, which a lot of people are trying to do. You might be looking for another job, whatever that is. You might want a new partner, you might, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, you can truly do it with these steps. And the fourth step I want to really elaborate on. So how do you start your day? Because this is all about, it's all about commitment. So do you wake up in the morning and you're like, your alarm's gone off and you're like, oh my God, I'm still tired, I didn't sleep very well? Like, do you say all these things to yourself? Are you arguing with the kids over breakfast? Like, is everyone annoying you before you've even started your day? Because if they are, you need to find a way of dealing with that, because that is going to carry your mood for the rest of that day. And I can tell you that those people that you're arguing with in your family or wherever you are at the beginning of the day, they're going to have forgot about it. The only person it's affecting is you. You are the only person that's taking that negative energy on board, and you're going to let it run your day. So you've just got to let it water off a duck's back. Just let it go, embrace those people, take some deep breaths. But if you can, before you even get out of bed, just think of how amazing your day is going to be. Whatever it is you've got to tackle, whether you think it's going to be hard, whether you're not really looking forward to whatever it is you've got to do that day, just tell yourself it's going to be brilliant. Set yourself up and get in that positive mindset. So the second thing is, are you fueling your mind with negativity? So obviously at the moment we're in lockdown 2.0, and the news is a big bearer of negativity. So, and even soaps, if you're a telly fan. So I don't watch much telly, if I'm honest. I hardly watch telly at all. Not because, I don't have the time to sit down and do that. It's just because I choose to spend my time doing other things, doing things that I know are going to make me feel better about myself. Whether I go in the gym, whether I go for a walk, whether have a nice hot bath with all my candles and bath salts, whether I just go and read a good book, I might go and play a game with the kids, whatever it is, it's just, that's how I choose to be. I might have a conversation with a good friend. So are you watching all these soaps? Because we get really absorbed in other people's negativity. And even though we don't really realise it, it does affect us. We are taking it in. We absorb it all. We go into the office the next day and we're like, oh my God, did you watch EastEnders last night? So-and-so is like died for the 50 millionth time. But whatever it is, you've just got to just be, I'm not saying don't watch telly anymore or don't watch the news, because, we need to be, we need to know what's happening in the world, but just be mindful about how it makes you feel. Turn the tables round. If something's really negative, think, oh, well, I feel really sorry for those people, but feel then grateful that you're not in that situation. Or if it's a situation that's happened, I know at the end of most of these programs, if there's something really serious that they're discussing, they give you a number where you can ring to get advice. Maybe see if there's a charity. Maybe you might want to donate a couple of pounds, because that will release that negativity and give you something positive out of that, what you've watched. Or if you know someone that's suffering with that, then just give them a little message just to say, look, I'm thinking of you. They might not have watched the program, that doesn't matter. But do take that negative and turn something from that into a positive. And then, do you wish a lot? Are you a dreamer? Do you I wish I had, I wish I had the latest iPhone, or I wish the house was tidier, or I wish, those things. Do you wish those things? So if you do, get yourself a vision board. So basically a vision board is just I've got a big sheet of card, and I've got pictures from magazines, like my dream house, my dream car, charity, that I've got a support group that I've set up for siblings that have lost brothers and sisters through tragedy, and I want to turn that into a charity. So I've got that on my board. I've got holidays that I want to go on in the world on the board. I've got pictures of my family. I've got pictures of the body that I want to have, like all these things, and all the people that I want to help, all the people that I love in my life, they're all on this board. And every day I look at it and I know that whatever it is I've got to tackle that day, I'm doing for a better life for me and for my family. So a vision board is amazing. And then lastly, number 4, how do you talk to yourself? Okay, you may think, what is this woman on about? But how do you talk to yourself? So do you look in the mirror and say, oh my goodness, look at these lines. Oh, I'm getting big. Oh, look, neck. Oh, I'm looking old. I look tired. You know, I don't like my hair. What are you saying to yourself? Are you calling yourself names? Like, would you talk to your worst enemy the way you talk to yourself? Because I wouldn't dare talk to anybody the way I talk to myself. So start to think, write down when you're feeling bad, write down the things that you're feeling, write down what you're saying to yourself, because that's going to do 2 things. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to say to you, it's going to show you in black and white those things, and you will be shocked. You'll be shocked, because when we just think about something, it's not so bad. When we say it, it's not really, it's a little bit worse, but it's still not that bad. But when you see it written down in black and white, that you can visualize that and you can see it, it's like, oh my goodness. So write it down. And then the second thing to do is, once you've written it down, I want you to take, and this is like a little homework if you like, I want you to take what you've written down and I want you to turn it into a positive. So let's say, for example, I don't know, you feel like you're running around all the time after everyone else. You're not getting the things done that you want to get done, and you're like, oh, I've got no time to do this. And you're making yourself really stressed out about it. Every morning, wake up, look in the mirror, really, and look at yourself, and with conviction say to yourself, I have got so much time to do everything I need to do for others and for myself. So just turn it round and say that to yourself. So these are called affirmations. So every day I say affirmations to myself, and sometimes they can be for the most smallest, silliest of things, but turn those negative thoughts into a positive, and you will find yourself going throughout the day a little lighter. So that's a little bit of homework. And then also for any readers, so I love reading. I read all sorts of different books around personal development. Might be energy focus, so the universe, spirit, people's biographies, and also just general personal development. So there's a book that I'm reading at the moment. It's called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And basically, this is what it says at the back. So the slight edge is a way of thinking that enables you to make the daily choices that will lead you to the success and happiness you desire. Learn why some people make dream after dream come true, while others just continue dreaming and spend their lives building dreams for someone else. The Slight Edge is not just another self-help tool for traveling the path to success. It's the doorway to creating powerful results in any area of your life by using the tools you already hold within you. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Alex Dawson. This is Providing the Ingredients for a Healthy Life, and I will see you very soon.